I literally just woke up from a nap. I don't have anything up. Yeah, my computer blipped out during the storm we had earlier. But screw it. We live. Run the intro. That song was quicker than I thought it was gonna be. Ah, we were not prepared. We were not ready. Um, Still hooked up? Yeah. Alright, let me put something in the background while I get this situated. Put put one of these. Uh, yeah, sure. We'll put the Adult Swim type bop. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? I gotta do my intro now. What up? It's your boy Kev coming at you live for what I'm assuming is like the finale of Wolfstride. Quick question. Yo, you caught up? You caught up, Shadow? What's good, Shadow? How you doing? I'ma assume you got caught up in them there vibes, my boy, cause today's stream is alright, man. I was about to say, man. I scheduled the stream for a reason. Listen. Actually, let me put Wakanda on. Shout out to Melty Cannon. But yeah, we on the. I'm assuming the final episode of Wolfstride. On the last episode, we we had an encounter after a few events happened, right? So on the last episode, we faced off against Queen, and honestly, one of the best visual storytelling sequences I've seen in a game of this kind of caliber in a minute. You know. So we fought off against Queen, and then that ended up with us fighting against the Soviet Soviet Union's mech that's powered by nuclear weapons, something like that. And then that ended up with a event of note happening, where now I'm assuming we're in the afterlife, and I was able to save. So we're finna take off right where we left off. This might be a really short Wolfstride stream. It might not be all that we stream today though. Like I might run. Honestly, I might run a little bit of Robotic Acclimic Drive just cause National Legend kind of got me wanting to play that a little bit. I'm not gonna try and get like super far in it, but you know, just a taste. As this song comes to an end, I'm gonna switch over to Wolfstride, and we gon' take off. Like I said off rip, anybody that was here or not here, I literally just woke up from a nap. It was a really good nap, but it was a nap brought about by a few things, right? For one, it's kind of like storming over here earlier, so it was very sleeping weather type situation. But also during the storm, I was on my computer and the power blipped for like half a second, and oh, the nap was immaculate. I slept for like maybe 15 minutes or so, but it was great. I'm knowing when I actually go hit that big sleep, it's gonna be even better. But um, yeah, like I was just on my computer earlier and the power blipped for like half a second, but that was enough to like knock out my computer. And rather than bring it back up, I was just like, man, look, I'm gonna just wait and see, make sure that everything is kind of settled down before I do anything with this, because I would really hate to start this stream and then it blips out again and I have to go and reset everything. So seems like everything's kind of died down at this point. So, yeah, but yeah. So yeah, then I took my little nap. I was like, you know what? I should charge my laptop while I'm at it, cause you know I need that for chat and the dashboard and everything. I'm not stalling necessarily. I'm just a little bit behind the scenes type deal. Cause originally this was gonna take place around 5 or 6. I kind of ended up doing a few things, and then by the time I was about to get ready, like around 6, that's when the bottom fell out in the sky. So, but yeah. Anyways, over here on Wolfstride. First of all, where's my phone? One one more thing before we get started here. I need to track down where my phone is. There it is. Just in case I needed to charge it. It's alright. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, we're in limbo. And that means more than likely we're gonna have to fight Death the Kid. As you can see, my robot is completely screwed. So either I get like a free full heal at some point, or I get a completely different setup. Cause right now, I ain't got nothing. But yeah. See what we got. What up, Death the Kid?
This is it. Wanna play some more? Sit down, Trash. I'll be player 1.
That face, bruh. We had to just sit on that face for like a good bit last stream. What I hear when I see that face, I'm thinking like that SpongeBob meme. Where it's like, you know the one. It's like kind of talking in like a derpy town, a derpy, basically the audio equivalent of like somebody randomly typing in capital letters during like a conversation. Yeah. Sit down, Trish. I'll be player number 1. Like that. Alright. I guess we gon' play. We still get the Fragga Jam though?
Am I dead?
Does it really matter? The only thing you can do right now is keep on playing.
This game kinda sucks.
Well, that's 'cause you play like shit.
What if I'm playing it wrong? Can't we just reset it? Start from the beginning?
Well, you could do that, but nothing would really change. This is how it ends.
Why am I still here?
Just to suffer.
'Cause we signed a contract.
I don't remember it.
You stuck for the ride, didn't you? You could jump off at any time, forget about all this. But here you are. You sold your soul to the devil. It's only fair I get a bit out of your time.
So, what happens now?
You keep playing the game?
You didn't make your choice yet.
Oh.
Is there a choice to be made?
There is. And I guess you've been preparing yourself for so long for this chance.
About 99 days, yeah. Give or take.
I want to give you what you want. Your most precious secret desire.
Why must he have that face while he's just talking normally?
Do you know what it is?
I feel like he's just doing that face like while he's literally like an inch from the other dude, like an inch from Shade's face while he's doing that face like, do you know what it is? But he's just talking normally. It's crazy.
The end of all pain. As I stare down at this precipice, I see myself diving in, drifting and rolling, swaying to the wind. My body vanishes into oblivion. I'm cosmic dust. I'm but a conscience thrown into space. I'm part of the universe, a whole constellation, a veil of darkness gazing into infinity. Suddenly, I realize I still breathe. I still think. So I zoom in into that familiar blue planet. I see them as ants running about, doing their stuff. I'm mesmerized. All I want to do is watch them going to the supermarket, spending their lonely nights in front of the TV, waiting anxiously for a drop of love. I seem satisfied. My hunger stays dormant for 1,000,000 years. I see them cry, I see them laugh, I see them fail, only to succeed. I see them changing all the time, becoming better or worse, but never staying the same. And suddenly, I envy them, but I also despise them because they can't see the full picture. I want all the good things without having to face the bad ones. I'll give up life 1,000,000 times because it isn't worth it. Why would I ever go through all this shit, struggling like hell for a few minutes of happiness a day? I'd rather not join this race. I'm an outsider. I'm staring from outer space. 'Cause I know I can't do what all of them can. I don't want to. Where is it gonna end? Where will this life lead me? What's the fucking purpose of living like a fucking human being? So, return me to dust. I'm a part of the blackness.
Darkness.
A
Kingdom
dot
Hearts.
in the universe. The absence of consciousness. Make me nothing. Make me in existence.
Is that what you really want?
People ain't gonna be able to take that over and over and over and over and over and...
No trickeries? You won't look into my heart or something?
Listen,
Weigh
man.
my soul against a feather?
Shade over here talking to him. He going through it, and I'm trying to lighten the mood ever so slightly without being super intrusive. But yeah, he talking to him, man. He feeling extremely low, which, I mean, granted, this man's is literally in limbo. So, like, what can you do?
I don't fucking care. We made a deal. I'll give you a choice, but think carefully. I'll only offer it once.
No?
Yes, you're motherfucking dead and all. Lost bullet in a shootout. Pierced you right through the happy drummer.
Dang, not the happy drummer.
Sure. If it was up to me, I'd cut off your head instead, but, well, that's gotta do for now. Anyways, trash.
Trash.
White door. Black door.
Ooh. I got a pick?
White door.
Okay.
This shit is everything you ever wanted. No mistakes. I ain't talking about death here.
This is you freaking...
If you go through that door, you'll never even know you went through it. All records of your existence will be erased. You won't even know anything about that because you won't exist anymore. You won't think. You won't breathe. It's eternal darkness.
Darkness. Kingdom Hearts.
Except darkness is still a thing, so I'm not even talking about that. It's the absence of everything. Total void.
Just floating in nothing.
It won't be a reset state, no. It'll all be over, so you won't have to worry about anything anymore. Your past, present, and future, all stardust. Beautiful trash.
Shout outs to Stardust. Listen, man. Who would have thought Cody Rhodes would be where he is now? Not me, really. Hey. Life has a funny way of doing stuff. Let's see. Now, what about the black door?
Black door.
Black door. He said black with some enthusiasm.
You get back to your stupid, fucked up life with one extra hole. Your mother left you when you were a kid. You were raised by a criminal who despised you to hell. You got beat up in school every day, but at least you made a truly great friend.
Friend?
Then you became a criminal yourself, but you had the chance to learn from a virtuous old man.
Oh yeah, boo.
Then we made a deal. You screwed it up. Killed a man who unleashed a chain reaction that ended up humiliating, torturing, and killing that virtuous old man. Not to mention, you got yourself and your true friend kicked out of that country.
And Coltrane took a shotgun blast to the chest at point blank. God, hey. Rip Coltrane, man. He wasn't exactly the most upstanding citizen, but god dang, man. Like a shotgun blast to the chest at point blank? Ugh. That's terrible.
Then you robbed a bank with a bunch of misfits, but you never really touched your part of the price. You played house for 3 years with a woman and her daughter, and then bounced, disappeared from their lives.
So this is basically the go back and try to fix things yourself door. The white door is the continue to like the white door is the fully give in to your depression and just float forever in a void of nothingness. And the black door is going back and trying to mess up everything you did after that point where you got shot.
Then your bank robber friend died for unknown reasons and left you a giant stupid robot.
Seems like a pretty like straightforward choice to be honest. Like I'm pretty sure going through the white door gives you like its own separate ending and I've saved obviously. I've saved before all of this took place. So if after I go through the black door I want to see what's behind the white door later on, I can just do that. But yeah.
Well, you know how it goes from here. That's your baggage, Trash. The weight you gotta carry.
You gotta hold that, son.
I can't see what hell will happen if you decide to choose this door.
Probably gotta fight like another robot. If I had to guess, like probably with some kind of like fire motif.
Whatever
just taking
door
a
you
guess.
choose, that's the end of your debt to me. I won't pester you anymore. Well, maybe for fun at some point, but you owe me nothing, Trash. So what's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? Ooh, I can save right here even. Yeah, man, listen. Especially when it's like talking about like two different endings. Like this is justified saves coming. Cause I think the last time I did something like this was Metaphor actually. Yeah. And that was like endgame. Like in endgame. I was like, you know what, let me drop a save right here before this clearly major choice. And so I went on about the path that I was supposed to and you know finished the game and all that, and then after the game was over I went back and I saw what the other path was. Yep. So I just saved. The only thing that's different from the save that I did beforehand in this one is the whole spiel that Def just did. Def the Kid. I will continue to call him Def the Kid. I don't care. Alright, we're gonna go to the black door.
Black door. So, back to fuck stakes. Do I want this? Should I really keep going? Even if I know I've messed up so many lives in the process.
Yeah, Shade. Do I have a soundboard for this occasion? I don't think I do. Dang. I thought I had a soundboard for that on here. Yeah. I got this though. This might be kind of loud. I don't really press this button often because I didn't edit it at all.
Every step I take feels like a disaster.
Yeah, that
Like an elephant in a china shop.
severely needs to be like edited. Also, that's a myth. Elephants, like bulls, tigers in a china shop, they don't actually go and go crazy around like a bunch of, you know, glass objects. It's once something falls, the sound of like glass falling is what triggers them, not just being around a whole lot of fragile things. I watched that on Mythbusters.
There's Neb. But then again, wouldn't she be better without me?
Hey, stop being selfish, man. Go own up to your baggage, my boy.
Cut that bitch off! Let go!
It's such a hassle to be here, doing things, trying so hard not to screw everything up. I don't want to disappear. Not really, but if it keeps me from suffering, wouldn't it be such a bad thing? If I choose this, I must do it for myself and no one else. No looking back. No regrets.
No regrets.
Then again, why the hell?
Are you sure? Yes. This doesn't seem like the game that would like go and delete your save data if you go the right way the first time. You know? It doesn't seem like the type. That'd be too much work.
Well, don't go regretting your crappy choice.
I won't.
Huh. I really thought you wouldn't take the chance. Let me make one last question before you go then. Why did you choose this door? What's in it for you? I can assure you nobody would miss you, and you ain't gonna make a difference to the world. Also, there's a great chance you're gonna suffer like a dog all for nothing.
Yeah, especially like that big wound he's got in the forehead. You know? That's definitely gonna hurt once he comes back.
You'll have to face all your demons. Many are just lurking, waiting for the right moment to jump on you. So why? Why go through the trouble? Why keep on living a life that you already messed up?
Yeah. Listen, man, it's they're really trying to make you feel the gravity and the weight of this choice, but honestly, it's a pretty straightforward choice if we're being real here. They're just doing one final good storytelling bit before the game is over with, obviously. Go to the door, Shade.
Black is my favorite color.
I have a soundboard for that, though.
Bruh.
It's
I
Oyaboom.
knew you'd make the right choice.
I'm about to fight Oyaboom. Look at that freaking hair design, though. Dang. Bro's hair looks like it's on fire.
Shit! Goddamn!
Oyabun.
I've been waiting for you. Here. This bitch has been waiting as well.
That's a nice looking
7-leaf lotus.
medallion on that scabbard there, boy.
I'm sorry, old man. What I did to you,
You had no power over me. I made my choices alone, and I stand by them.
Even so.
Note the rain that's just all of a sudden here without any actual rain being in the void.
It was my fault. It was all my fucking fault. I'm the one who killed that man. I'm the one who killed you.
You're just a fucking fool. A fool who made a grave mistake, but still a fool. So what? You're gonna cry all the way to your death? Is that what you're going back for? To live a life filled with regret? You didn't kill me, son. I did it. I chose it. And don't you dare take it away from me. I would die 1,000 times before you.
Why?
Because you are my son and I love you. You're a good man, Shade. You made a mistake and you will pay for it in time. Nonetheless, it shouldn't stop you from doing your best. Learn, improve, change. It doesn't matter what the world thinks about you. In the end, you and only you will be your judge.
Oh yeah, boy.
You're my son, kiddo. Don't you forget about it. I ain't no father of a piece of shit. Come, let's get this over with.
What do you mean?
You have to let me go. Let me become a bitter memory and stop dragging me through your mess.
I hope y'all ready to hear Shade crying like extremely loud now.
What? I can't do that.
You know it's coming.
Then you'd better had chosen that white door. You ain't getting through me until you're ready. You want back? You gotta deserve it, son. No arguing about that.
That man like, look, you gotta fight for your body back, son.
I can kick your ass for eternity.
Oh yeah, bun.
Stop being a coward and face me.
Face me, Sekiro.
Come on, kid.
What if he just all of a sudden, oh my god, he's spawning a robot. This is the best game. This is the best game. He's spawning a robot. I didn't even get, wait, we're just scrapping?
Fight with all your strength.
Wait, hold up, we gotta let this BGM rock. Hold up. I'm waiting for that beat to drop. You know they gonna drop a beat. Let's be real. Alright, let's go.
Oh yeah, bun.
That's more like it, kiddo. I ain't holding back.
This isn't right, old man.
Bruh, that's so freaking sick. all these like story specific builds are assuming that you like just went all in on like 2 AP or higher moves. I can't do anything now. I'm about to lose my left arm. Okay. And both of these are left arm moves.
Suck up your tears. Are you Yakuza or not?
I was exiled.
Bullshit. Did you think they would make it so easy for you? They'll be coming for you, kiddo. Once you stain in black, there's no going back. You better suit up. A storm is coming your way.
I don't know if I can make it.
I don't want to hear this.
Man, really about to just run me back into the corner. Things on freaking cooldown because they didn't give me any 1 AP moves.
You sold your soul to the devil. We all did. That's who we are. Embrace it. Let me see your ambitions rise and bloom.
That ain't right, old man. I'm not that anymore.
Then who the hell are you?
He might be about to lose that left arm. Yep. Like one more of those and that's it. Excuse me? What in the anime? Yep. That left arm gone. Okay.
have nothing else to fight for. A lost cause. A waste of time. You're going back for nothing, and it shows. Lost. You're nothing but a joke. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, well, that's nice. You can just immediately full morale himself. Yeah, we gotta break that other arm immediately. It already broke all mine. God dang it. Literally just a scrap. Literally just a scrap. And then he being like super honorable about it too. Like he's not putting me in deadlock. I don't know why. I'm definitely trying to put him in deadlock. I don't care. I'm definitely trying to put you in deadlock, my boy. I'll hold on to that until the next turn. The next turn I'll have full morale. Or not. Or is it going off of like the stance that I had with the knife? I think it is. Which means every time I get pushed, I get morale. Yup. Up here, right? Pop this. Breaks his arm. You have to start using it in your teeth, man. Ain't no nano machines in a scrap, my boy. It's Stakes ain't rising. Or revenging. Hold off on my pushback sound. I'm gonna hold off on my pushback move until the next turn. I can kind of work a little bit more. Also, because it's got a cooldown. Yo, he can still do cross slash with both his arms broken? That must be like a chest move. Like 10 damage on him. Going for the chest. Now get ready for a lot of pushing back and forth with no real like swings being happening. Oh, my other arm's going now. Literally all I have is headbutt. Literally all I have is headbutt now. Oh, this has a cooldown of 2? Bruh. Oh, we really finna be just like dashing back and forth now. gotta push him forward in order to get like morale for myself by being pushed. Because morale is the only way we gonna make any real progress here. That's crazy, you can just do that with like no arms. Okay, this just doesn't take a limb to do. This is gonna be the last time I can use it for like a couple turns, so gotta make it count. Ooh boy. I have enough core strength to survive. It's just a waiting game at this point. So yeah, get ready to see this every other turn, and then every so often he'll do like a cross slash. He's gonna be constantly dashing at each other. He's gonna push me back, so on and so forth. Cross slash. Cross slash. Literally down to like each of our cores. This should do it. Bruh.
Good. Very good.
You made, like, it wasn't very apparent, but when you really think about it, we each broke each other's, like, arms, and, like, I'm assuming, like, gouged each other's eyes out so much to the point where literally our only two moves was him just like swinging his swords without like actually being able to aim his hands, his arms with them being broken, and me just like doing the same. Cause like the move that went right before, just the flailing arms with the sword things, was a headbutt. It was literally just headbutting each other. And then once those pieces got broken, it was just, we're just slapping each other with like limp arms with swords attached to them.
You got me beat, kiddo. Now, tell me something. Who the hell are you? What is that you're going to do that's so important that you need to go back in such a rush?
You're right. I ain't got any big plans. I'm just a scumbag who killed a man in a moment of plain stupidity. I killed a father, I killed a husband, I killed a man who deserved to live his life 1,000 times more than I do. But I ain't gonna feel sorry for my shitty ass anymore. I'll make up for it. I'll do everything I can. So I can see her smile again.
It all goes back to Neb.
I can do so much for that man's daughter. I'm supporting her dreams in any way I
Wait,
can.
Neb was his?
I'll be there for her whenever she needs me. Even if her mother hates me, even if she despises me.
Yo.
I won't let the world take anything else from her.
I didn't know that.
that's not up to you.
That's a crazy reveal.
I don't give a rat's ass about it. I just want to see Neb smile again.
You killed a man and fell for his wife. You raised his child. And ran away in fear they would find out. So how in hell are you going to make up for that?
That's a good dang question.
I'll do whatever it takes. I don't care.
You talk big, you fucking piece of shit. Look what you did to me.
Dang,
The
son.
whole world is better off without you.
I'm done with this bullshit, old man. I'm done being my own warden. I'm letting myself out of this prison. God, the universe, the world, whatever they decide is right for me, I'll take it. But I won't.
What? What? You fucking what?
I won't judge myself anymore. I'll pay the price, whatever it is. Until then, I'll do my best just to keep her smiling from the bottom of her heart.
This ain't your place. You should die. You should be dead. You worthless piece of trash.
I'm done with you, old man. It's time for you to go.
Dang, look at that artwork.
We both know Oyabun would never say something like that. He took it to the end with his chin up, pride intact, the biggest man I've ever known. When my time comes, I'll be ready for it, Oyabun. Just like you were.
That's hard.
I've always been guilty. Born as an unwanted foreign child, I was guilty of being different, guilty of being unlovable. I was guilty for not standing up for myself, not even once, because I felt I deserved every punch. I'm guilty of throwing myself in the dump before anyone else did it. Not worth it, not good enough. I'm guilty of so many damn things I couldn't make a list. But the one thing I'm truly guilty of is that I never made an effort to love myself. Of all the violence I suffered from all the neglect around me, that's my fucking biggest mistake. I taught myself that. I made myself unworthy of love. And that was the start for this shit spiral I'm going down. Well, maybe not. Who knows? I'm just tired of pointing fingers, grasping smoke. I'm done avoiding myself. I can't promise I'm gonna love who I am right now. But at least I gotta respect what I've become. I ain't a piece of shit. I also ain't any kind of superhero. What I am is just me. And under all the circumstances, I don't think anyone would do a better job at being myself. I'm proud of this, at least.
Damn.
I never meant to kill you. I just wanted to get rid of my weakness to protect those important to me.
Bruh, she still
When
had
I
that
pulled
same
that trigger, I
hairstyle
killed my chances of forgiveness.
as a
I
baby.
wasn't aiming at you, but at the whole world. I wanted to retribute all the violence I suffered. Now I know. I was the one who hurt myself the most. I'm not looking for redemption anymore. I'll just accept things as they are. I took a life, and so my own life was taken. I'm sorry, Neb. I'm sorry I killed your father. I can't go back in time. I can't erase what's done, but for all it's worth, this is my turning point. Can't say this is an easy feeling, but I'm holding on to what I have.
Pretending I'm a
All
Superman.
these motherfuckers around me. I love each and every one of them. I'd die before I let anything happen to them.
Even the
So I
giant,
guess there's that.
like,
There ain't much
void
I think
monster?
about doing for myself right now. But once I heard sometimes the best way to help yourself is to help someone else. Guess I want to do just that.
yo, Mango showed up
in my
too.
own crooked terms, I guess.
Look at that.
I'm glad I had you all there.
I knew Mangoose
My
was a
friends.
real one. Look at that. He pulled up.
It's been a while since I saw Cowboy for the last time. I heard he was taken by the IPP, some bureaucratic stuff with the Chinese government. I miss the sight, the smell of grease and metal, the thuds and clanks.
Dude
With all the
hitting that
repercussions
one right
we got
arm
from the final fortnight,
repeatedly and
we
not
got some
doing
good
anything.
offers. We
Excuse me.
split a big load of cash and went about our ways. I can't help but think GW planned this all along. Cowboy brought us all together again. A last reunion for the Dead Motherfucker Society. So we did cash in, unnatural as it sounds. With all the IPP ruckus and that Komarov stunt, the Met Committee still got our backs. Needless to say, the Wizard was able
Oh,
to
that
pay
must
off
be
his
his
debt
mom.
and release the dragon. Well, she'd never really been kidnapped, but that's another story. What's important is they finally got to enjoy some beach time.
That's nice.
Cancun. I got some postcards, believe it or not. Just hope Wizard's keeping his distance from any gambling dens. Pineapple's got back to his sister and nieces.
That's nice.
He announced his retirement before we parted ways. A shame, really.
And Neb's gonna
Said he
take up
wanted to
the
write
reign.
a book, to live in calm waters. He's a talented kid. He can make anything happen as long as he puts his mind to it. His sister's orphanage is a hit, taking kids from anywhere across the USSA. It isn't uncommon to see them on the news. They're part of Matt Margot's program now. May the Pineapple God be watching over you, my friend. Neb finally went back to her mother.
Oh, look at that.
Somehow she managed to dodge the charges for setting her school on fire.
Yeah, she set the school on
I
fire.
still can't believe she did that. But, well, at least nobody got hurt. By the way, I promised to keep in touch with her. I'll seriously do my best. Who am I kidding? I'll probably disappear for at least another 7 years or so. I'll be on the lookout. Just to know if she's doing okay, though. And I hope to see her again someday. She's the whole reason why I got back, after all. As soon as the FF was over, that piece of junk simply vanished. I hope he's traveling around the world like he said he would. Maybe looking for his own purpose.
He's a lord, you know.
Most certainly annoying the hell out of someone out there right now. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Mr. Peeps for sure. As much as he was a pain in the ass, he was a good friend. The last I heard from the dynamic duo, they were set on a business trip to Hawaii.
Bruh. Look at
Jack
that man.
is still undergoing severe physical therapy to get his legs up and running
Jack
again.
getting jacked.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him as one of the best pilots on the planet as well. Also, I don't know if they'll ever return to Rain City. Seems like Hogg's Yard was sold to
Yo,
some
that's kind of sick,
contractor.
though. I thought
That place is going to turn out to be a fancy condo of sorts.
I thought that smoke trail
Kala and
was
Sayuki
like
disappeared suddenly.
part
No
of his
notes,
scarf
signs, or whatever.
at first.
I wonder how they're doing right now. Hope they didn't get tangled with the local mafia. Things turned out well for Z. She's working on her own mech brand and growing her biz around the world.
Look at him with
I
a,
often
with a
see her
suit
face on the
on.
covers of expensive magazines about mechs and millionaires. She closed shop in Rain City and moved to the USNA.
What about her daughter?
As for May, I heard she really did
Oh,
join the
wow.
police force.
Yeah, she's on the police force.
I can never figure out what the hell
He was
is going
saying a
through
whole
her
bunch
head,
of different
but,
things.
well, good luck out there.
How about that?
Old ass Cap is expanding his business to board games.
Hey.
Seems like he still had some ideas of his own. He's majoring in game design.
How about
Good
that?
old ass Cap. I'm gonna miss our games. I didn't see Joy after the incident,
Joy, no.
though I heard the rider was still operational some weeks ago. Maybe she's back in action as a bounty hunter. I doubt she could keep being a bartender for so long.
Wait. Was she actually low?
As for Rain City, guess this will be the last of it.
That'd be a
Old folks
crazy
are either
reveal.
dying or moving away. Old buildings are getting demolished to give way to subway stations and such. Soon enough, the whole damned place will be swallowed by the metropolis. I'll definitely miss it.
Joy, no.
As for me, who knows? I go where the road takes me. With everything that's going on with the world, I just feel like things are never gonna be the same. We're on the edge of a third world war. In truth, it's already happening. It's not too far off until the USSA gets dragged in. The Soviets are investing hard in space programs, kicking off a space race with colonization in mind. Nothing's gonna stay the same. I'm taking my time, getting ready for whatever's coming. I wish I could say more to you. I ain't very good with goodbyes, but, well... See you around, trash.
Hey. Credits? Complete chapter 7. Yes, it's all random. Wait, somebody actually figured out how to play the piano? I almost didn't catch that for a second. Hey, yo. We hit credits, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. How much you want to bet this is going to get copyright flagged too on YouTube? This whole section. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Nebraska. I forgot to pay attention and see if the same voice actor for GW was like them two other people as well. I guess while these credits is rolling, I can kind of give my my little quick thoughts on the whole thing. Man, this was a ride of a game, I tell you what. Look at that. And we're already done with the credits. Perfectly timed. Completely calculated. Now, of course, we're not done here, right? That was if we went through the black door. But now, Let's see what happens if we go through the white door. AKA the give up.
White door. For years, I trained myself for this very moment.
Wouldn't it be something if there's like a completely different fight in the white door as well?
I knew all my body cells, all of my fucking heart and soul would betray me if I were to choose this door. I can only trust my mind and its reasoning. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Whatever happens to the world, it's not my business. I'm out of the game for real. Really, what else could be better?
Are you sure? Yes. And so the game ended. And it just goes right back to the title screen. Oh my god, it just ends, goes to credits, huh? You don't even get like you don't get the Polaroid credits. You just go straight to the scroll. That's funny. Oh. I mean, this is as good as time as any, since I'm pretty sure it's already gonna get flagged from like the credits thing. Just to have something in the background, you know? But yeah, this is a good game, man. I am greatly satisfied with how this game turned out. You know, it had some solid, solid ups and downs. Let's see. Title screen? Title screen? Title screen? Title screen. And there you have it. You go to the white door, you gave up completely. Game's over for you. So, yeah. And all that said, that's Wolfstride. We put on a little intermission bop meanwhile. Let me put on like this since it's a little bit lengthy while I get this other thing set up. But yeah, my full thoughts about it. I really just overall enjoyed the whole experience, because it's like your basic RPG on the surface level, and then every few days you have a turn-based fighting game with mechs, and I just think that's freaking awesome, you know. Everybody loves giant robots, but yeah, no, good game, amazing story. Like, there were times where I thought that it was gonna kind of taper off and just like go to like a little bit more of a generic plot, where it's just like All right, go to the robot thing. Go fight the robot. All right, here's the next robot. All right, go fight that. But no, they also peppered in some really compelling and interesting like backstory. But like they didn't do it in a way that it was stifling, you know. So I really dig that. It's been a hot minute since I've you know well I would say it's been a hot minute since I've had like a story that kind of like pulled me in like that. Like all jokes aside, obviously, it's like Mangoose and whatever. But like just last year, yes, it's already been a year because it came out in October. Last instance of like a really compelling story that I experienced was Metaphor. So for this year, even though this is a game that came out in 2016, amazing experience. It's the most amazing experience I've had gaming wise so far. Granted, I still haven't played some of like the big hitters like Expedition 33. I haven't played that yet. I will get to it at some point. But yeah. All that said, like really great game. Highly recommended. Out of 10, I'd give it like a 9.5. The 0.5 mainly just being because there are a few times where things kind of were trivialized or so, or like you were just kind of doing it for the sake of,
Go ahead and let
you know, having a cohesive gameplay loop. Like sometimes when you're doing like the part times, and it's like I just need like a little bit of money to buy like a part or like repair my robot. But if you just go and get really nice at the part times, then you make enough money to where you don't even really need to do the part times that much, you know, and you just coast. So then at that point, you're just like trying to see what all the little flavor texts are for each of the characters that you interact with in Rain City. But I mean, that's whatever. You know, it wasn't impactful for like the story or whatever. So I'm not gonna give it like that big of a ding for that. It's whatever. That's just gaming, to be honest. But yeah, that aside, let me just put a little cap on this for the VOD, and then I might drop stream and start it back up right afterwards. And honestly, you could do like one level of robotic acclimic drive, just to get like a nice taste of that voice acting that I was talking about. Every time National Legend would come on screen on Wolfstride, every time that man's would come on, it would just remind me of the voice acting in that. So it's gonna be a little treat for you all. If you haven't heard of Robotic Acclimic Drive, you're in for a treat. So stick around for that. But I'm gonna do a little ending cap for the VOD. So just it's gonna seem a little bit weird, but just bear with me for a second. But 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do this little outro loop real quick. let Shuzo talk to us real quick. Let him know.
諦めんなよ。諦めんなお前。どうしてそこでやめるんだそこで。もう少し頑張ってみろよ。ダメダメダメダメ諦めたら。周りのこと思えよ。応援してる人たちのこと思ってみろって。あともうちょっとのところなんだから。俺だってこのマイナス10度のところ、しじみが取れるって頑張ってんだよ。絶対やってみろ。必ず目標達成できる。だからこそ。Never give up.
I wasn't ready on the transition. This is the one time that I wasn't ready on the transition, but you get the idea. But yeah, stick around. I'm just dropping stream temporarily to save myself some editing later on, and I'm gonna bring it back up. And we gonna do some robotic acclimic drive. So hold. Do not leave. Hold. Peace, y'all.